Welcome to Empowered with Natasha. Today's episode is a deeply personal one for me, and I'm honestly going to be showing up super raw and real. I'm doing this for me because I believe that this is going to help me heal as much as it might help you as well. Over the past 6 weeks, I've had a pretty big realization that life sometimes hits us with challenges that feel utterly overwhelming. I've come to understand the power of surrendering, and I mean truly surrendering to the unknown, while also holding on to the belief that in some mysterious way, the universe has my back. The tough reality is we really can't control everything, and that's scary for us to face sometimes. But I'm slowly learning that there's a strength in letting go of what is beyond our control and channeling our energy into what we can control. Recently, I discovered a lump in my throat. My blood work was normal and there wasn't anything immediately alarming, but I just felt something wasn't right. So I kept speaking up. I had an ultrasounds, CT scans, and all came back non-conclusive. I decided to go ahead and have a biopsy. And I got the news that no one is prepared to hear that they found cancer cells. I honestly think my world kind of moved in slow motion. Maybe that's what shock feels like, or perhaps it's the weight of finally realizing that your life from that point onwards has changed forever. One of my top personal needs is need for certainty. And I am currently living in a world of uncertainty. For the past 6 weeks, I've had ultrasounds, CT scans, blood tests, and obviously a biopsy. And every time I was holding my breath, each time hoping for answers. And yet, I still at this point don't have a clear diagnosis or even an understanding of what are my next steps moving forward. At this point in time, as I'm recording this, I'm waiting to see specialists and plastic surgeons. And I won't lie, I am absolutely terrified. I'm scared, I'm frustrated, and there are days when I am completely falling apart. And I'm talking like an emotional blobby mess. I've cried. And I mean, I have cried. I have also been angry, but I'm really trying to stay present and process this experience as it unfolds. But fuck me, has it been hard. I'm doing some soul searching as well because as scary as this all is, I'm also feel that there's something here to be learned. Some truth here that needs to be uncovered. I don't know if any of you know any of Louise Hay's work, but she talks about how our physical health sometimes reflects things that need to be healed inside, internally. So here I am with a lump in my neck and my throat area. And I keep wondering what's stuck inside that I need to release. What do I need to express that I've been holding back? I think sometimes as women, or simply as just people in general, we hold back from expressing our deepest, rawest parts of ourselves. We often suppress anger, frustration, pain, and fear because we're so worried about hurting others and disrupting their peace. But here's the truth that I'm learning. When we bottle up those strong emotions, because they are strong emotions, they don't just disappear. They find a place within us. Staying silent to avoid messiness outside of ourselves often creates a storm within us that internal storm builds over time and it impacts our well-being and our health. Expressing ourselves openly isn't just about speaking up. It's about honoring our truth and who we truly are. And I think that's what creating inner peace is. It's really what showing up for yourself is all about. Going through this process, I've realized as well how much fear I've been carrying after watching my mum battle cancer for so many years. This feels like it's opening up so many old wounds, but also making me confront my own vulnerability and admit, you know what, right now I'm not okay. And that's actually okay. And at the end of the day, I'm learning that's what loving yourself is all about, isn't it? Loving yourself even when you don't feel okay. I'm learning it's okay to be scared and being an emotional blobby mess. And it's okay to not have all the answers. It's also okay to not know what to say in these moments. There's strength in being vulnerable and letting myself feel everything that's coming up, even if it's uncomfortable and messy. And believe me, this last few weeks have been so uncomfortable and so messy. There's another big lesson that I have currently been learning for myself as well is I've always been the supporter, the person who's always been there for others. And yes, I am a recovering people pleaser, but every now and then it does come back up. I'm learning to let others be there for me. And you know what? It's hard and it's uncomfortable, but maybe it's all part of the lesson that I'm meant to be learning here. Allowing myself to receive love and support even when I'm feeling like a broken blobby mess. This is a whole new experience for me. And as much as I feel the need to resist it sometimes, I know it's something I need to allow people to support me, to love me, and to be seen in the mess of all my emotions. I know I'm not alone in feeling the sheer discomfort of not having all the answers, of just not knowing what's next, and yet having to simply still be present and just surrender. Self-compassion has been so critical for me right now when things get really heavy and feel really tough. I've learnt to treat myself gently, taking it one day at a time and sometimes one moment at a time and allowing myself to just be. And it's okay to not be okay. There is this powerful quote that talks about things to be grateful for, even in difficult times. It reminds us to find gratitude in the small things, like being further along than you were yesterday, feeling present in those moments of laughter, or the simple joy of just fresh air and breathing. That's what I'm leaning into right now. It's hard, but I know this is also a moment to show up for myself, keep tending to the parts of me that need love, and to nurture myself through these tough days. Because you know what? If we don't show up for ourselves and love all the parts of us, how can we let others love us? Loving yourself isn't always easy. And I'm really have been made aware of that this last few weeks. And it's especially hard when life feels overwhelming to love yourself. But it's one of the most important things that we can do for ourselves. It's about saying to ourselves, I'm here for me. No matter what happens, I love me. In moments like this, I'm reminded that healing and growth is not about having all the answers. It's giving ourselves the grace to just be, to acknowledge that we're doing the best that we can regardless of our situation, and just taking one small step at a time. No matter how small that step is, it is still a step forward. The hardest part right now is the waiting and the not knowing. It's as if my mind wants to run 100 miles ahead, but I'm trying to remind myself to stay grounded, to keep coming back to the present moment and reminding myself I am safe, I'm surrounded by love and support in this moment. I'm taking lots of walks. I'm still showing up to the gym. Yes, I know that's crazy, but it's helping me. I'm showing up for work when I can, and I'm trying to appreciate the little things and finding comfort in the certainty of the present moment. I'm also so grateful for my partner. I've honestly never experienced a love like this before. He grounds me and he holds me when I'm falling apart in my blobby mess. And he reminds me that he's there for me and we're in this together. And then he has the capacity to make me laugh. And it's such a beautiful reminder that that right there is love, standing by one another even in the toughest moments. I also want to take this time to thank my family and my friends too. They've given me space to just be, even in my blobby mess, even when I don't have answers. I'm learning, even if it's uncomfortable, that it's okay to let others love and support me. When someone asks me, what do you need? All I can say is, I think I need comfort. I need to know I'm not alone, because in moments like this, that's all we really need is love and presence and the knowledge that people do care. I'm reminded it's okay to lean on others and admit that right now things are tough and I'm not okay. But I also know that with love, strength, and patience and support, I will find my way through this. This experience has reminded me that life is full of so many uncertainties, and learning to navigate them is a core part of our human journey. It's also a gentle nudge to truly embrace and savor the good times when they do come. And in those tough times, I'm telling you to hold tight to those magical people around you, the ones who uplift you, who comfort you, who are just there and walk beside you. They are our anchors we all need when life feels overwhelming and the storm hits us. We all need connection and we all need love. So currently at this point in time, I don't have all the answers and I have no idea what my next steps forwards looks like, but I'm here. I'm sharing you with this as part of my healing process. And maybe it'll resonate with someone out there who's also dealing with life's big unknowns and lots of uncertainty. I know that whatever happens, I will come out of this changed, and that is okay. I will be stronger, and I'm also learning so much about myself in the process. Life is a continuous learning experience. And though some parts feel impossible and overwhelming, and let's be honest here, fucking suck, they are also part of life. And that's how we grow. So if you are currently in a season of uncertainty or fear, I hope this serves as a gentle reminder to you to be present. Allow yourself the space to feel whatever it is that you are feeling. Trust that every step that you are taking, no matter how small, is part of your journey forward. Please keep showing up for yourself, keep loving yourself, and remember life really is precious. So look after yourself, listen to your body, keep healing and keep growing and keep pushing for answers when something doesn't feel right to you. One thing I'm holding close right now is the idea of finding small blessings even in difficult times. Maybe it's reconnecting with loved ones, rethinking what matters most to me right now in my life, or simply appreciating the little things. These gifts can bring light even in the darkest times. Breath and presence also is playing a huge role in keeping me grounded right now. When anxiety creeps in, and believe me, I have been living in a world of anxiety of late, I keep bringing myself back to the present moment, and my breath is something that really helps me with that. I also find stepping outside and just feeling the ground and the grass beneath my feet can be such a blessing. I'm also learning, slowly but surely, that it's okay to lean on others. For me, asking for support hasn't always been easy, but letting people in has been so healing. And I'm reminding you all, we don't need to carry our burdens alone. Ask for help when you need it. As I go through this, I hold on to hope. Life is uncertain, yes, but you know what? We are so powerful and so resilient. And each day I remind myself that I am growing, I am strong, I am powerful, and that whatever happens, I know I am going to make it through. So, if you are facing uncertainty right now, remember, be gentle with yourself, love yourself, find the small blessings, ground yourself in the present moment, and let others be there for you. Let's make the most of each day that we are given, because life, no matter how uncertain, is still a beautiful gift for all of us. I am sending you all so much love, and thank you for all your love and support. Mwah.